welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about the Morphe 39S. This is the new purple palette that they recently released, the 39 Such a Gem palette. I was shopping in London with my boyfriend and I told him I wanted this palette for my birthday, and we were out shopping because I'm trying to build a makeup artist kit and I was spending all this money, and basically we saw the palette while we were out and he actually decided to buy it for me along with a few new Morphe brushes, so that made me really happy. The palette comes with 39 gorgeous shades, and as soon as the palette was announced it just spoke to me. It got me as excited as the Norvina palette did, and I feel like it's closer to what I expected from the Norvina palette. There's, you know, actually different shades of purple, which is what I wanted from the other one. If you follow me on Instagram, then you'll know that I just recently completed a bridal makeup course at the London College of Fashion. For week 4, we did Asian bridal makeup with this lovely thick liner, and all I wanted to do was recreate one, and this palette was so perfect for it. So this is what I've come up with today. As always guys, before we get into the video, then do please give it a big thumbs up, leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next video. And if you'd like to see how I got this lit, then just keep watching. Alright guys, as always my eyes are primed with my PLouise Base, and I've taken it on the bottom lid as well, which I don't tend to do, but I want to do the whole eye look before my foundation today. I've had this for over a year now, just over, maybe like a year and a month or something. It was feeling really watery as I was applying it. It wasn't feeling as creamy, so I'm wondering if my tube has maybe gone bad and I need to order another one, which is a shame because I've still got about half of it left. So I'm super excited because today we're going to be playing with my new 39S. I never really get excited about Morphe, but I saw this one and it was like all my palette dreams had come true. I really feel like people have been asking for cool tone palettes for a while now, and we've been seeing more blues, and we've had a couple of purples with things like Huda Beauty, but this is next level. So when you open the palette, you've got this plastic sheet over here which has got all the shadow names on it. I'm not a fan of it. I would prefer if the names were printed on the palette. And then there you go. How pretty is it? It's a nice half and half. This is all purples, this is all cool tones, and then you've got your warm tones. So even though you might think at the beginning that it's a purple palette, it's a bit too out there, it's not for you, actually there's a good mix of colours. I think you could get a really wide variety of looks from it. Okay, so the very first shade that I'm going to use is this one. It's called That's Tempting. I'm going to be taking it on this flat elf shadow brush. What I'm going to do is start applying it to my outer corner, just following the shape of my waterline, and then I'm just gonna bring it outwards to map a bit of a wing, and then I'm just gonna bring it back in towards my crease. This is a nicely pigmented shade, I will say that. And I'm gonna take it in about halfway. I almost knocked it off the table after a great start. I'm just gonna start blending that out a bit using my Sigma E36. And extend that slightly. The difference in quality in between this one and the 35B is really incredible. I've heard so many people say that Morphe have improved their formula, and yeah, I mean, they weren't lying. I'm not having to dig in the same way. It's not chalky in any way. That first shade, already really impressed with it. So now that I've got the basic shape of my cat eye, I'm going to jump into this shade over here, and it looks like this one is called Wine Not. I mean, that's cute. I'm just going to take this big flat shadow brush and we're going to pack this on the lid. This is a very well named shade. It's a lovely colour. The brush I've chosen may have been a bit of a mistake, but look at that, it's so rich and velvety. Now I'm just jumping into a fluffy crease brush just to start blending things out. And I'm just taking it just above the crease so that it's just peeking out. I'm just going to jump into my Morphe M138 back into the first shade, which was That's Tempting. And I'm going to bring some of that back closer to the outer corner to start darkening everything up and blending it together. Okay, I'm going to go into this one here at the bottom. This shade is called Garnet Glam. I'm just going to use that on the same brush just to darken that outer corner even more. And I'm also just going to bring it into the lash line a bit to give it a smoky base for our liner. So far, really impressed with all of these shades. So what I'm just going to do now, I'm going to take Why Not on a really small brush, and I'm just going to get that right up into my lash line. And I don't want a lot of it, it's just a base for my liner later on. And then I'm also going to jump back into That's Tempting, just on the outer corner, just to really connect them up. Okay, it's all looking a little bit messy at the moment, but I am going to clean it up before I do my foundation. I want to jump into these shades in the middle here. So I think in the two other palettes that they've had in this format, they've been matte shades, more like transition shades. What they've done in this one is that these are all lid toppers. So they're all shimmers, but the idea is to use them on top of other shadows, which is exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to start with this one. This one is called Striker Pose, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid where we applied Why Not. I'm just going to take a bit of a stiffer brush for that I know tends to work better with shimmers. Ooh. Yeah, that's really nice. So I don't know if you can see the difference between the two eyelids, but obviously we've got this one which is still matte. And then this has just got a really lovely reflective sparkle. This is without a base or without spraying it as well or anything. I think it's quite pretty by itself. I think if you went in with like a glitter glue underneath or some Fix Plus or something to spray your brush, that would be really reflective. If you have green eyes, this palette will look absolutely amazing on you. I want to use one of the other ones. I'm now going to jump into this one over here. This one is called Oh Yass, what a name. I always see Jackie Aina doing this, just taking the same brush. I'm going to come and layer it kind of on the inner corner. Okay, this one is pretty. Oh my god, this one is like a unicorn. This one does feel a little bit more like a glitter, so I feel like it needs more of a base than the previous one did, but it's just instantly brought in just a little touch of light to my eye, and it's super reflective. Really, really like that. Okay, this one doesn't really have anything for my brow bone. For now, I'm just going to take my MUA Pro Base powder just to kind of set the brow bone in place, and then we'll come back and highlight later. That's going to be the eyes for now. I'm going to go away, do my foundation, and then we'll come back to finish off the eyes. Alright guys, so my foundation is done and so are my brows. I wanted to go for something a little bit stronger today, so I used my Anastasia Dip Brow, which I hadn't used in ages. I'm going to try Here For It, which is a more purpley version of this one that we used earlier, just on a pencil brush. Oh, that was a good idea. Oh my god, on camera as well. Oh, that is really nice. So far, very aptly named shades. Here for it, absolutely. I'm going to take it upwards just a little bit. I really like it. I'm going to put that down for now and move on to the liner. So of course, you guys know by now, it's my Inglot Gel Eyeliner, and I'm just using a few drops of Revolution Pro Mixing Liquid and just taking that on a fine liner brush. I will have these linked down below. I'm going to get a nice big wing out of it. So then what I'm going to do is take it on my under eye as well and right into the lash line. I'm connecting it up to the wing. And then right in the inner corner, I'm going to create just a little bit of an extension, like a little bit of a wing on the inside. And again, connect it all up. Then with a different brush, I'm just going to take the gel liner again and bring that into my waterline. And at this point, just fill in any gaps between the waterline and the lash line. Okay, so guys, for my lashes today I've got something a little bit more exciting. Falseeyelashes.co.uk contacted me to send me 3 pairs of peaches and cream eyelashes. They're pretty good. They're all looking pretty dramatic. So I've got style number 6, which is probably the fullest. Number 7, which is looking nice and full as well and a bit longer. And then number 9, which is giving me Ardell vibes, I have to say. It reminds me of the wispy lashes. Okay, I think the style I'm going to go for today is number 6, just because it looks quite full. So I think it will really go well against the liner, but without being too long. Alright, that's them on. They've added a nice amount of drama. I think they really do suit this look. They do feel a little plasticky. I'd say they're somewhere in between Ardell lashes and the Kiss lashes in terms of how they feel. They're not as soft as, say, the Kiss Foam Mink or your Pinky Goat lashes, but they definitely don't feel as plasticky as Ardell lashes can. Yeah, I think they really work with this look. I think it's just the right amount of drama. Let's leave the eyes now. I'm going to move on to highlighter. This is a product I haven't used in a while. This is my iconic London Illuminator in the shade Shine, and I'm going to use that to highlight. I'm also going to do my contouring and my bronzer using my Academy of Colour contour kit. So I use the shade Sculpt for my contour and then the shade Turn for my bronzer. I feel like this look definitely needs some super defined cheekbones. For blush, I'm just going to jump into my Pinky Promise palette from Obsession and take a mixture of Secret and Whisper. And then I'm going to come in with my Soph palette from Revolution. Mine is a State. I think I'm going to take these 2 golds over here and mix them in together and just apply them to the high points of my face. And then for my lips, I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty lip set. This is the one in Trophy Wife and Shameless. It's a little bit pinker than the eyeshadow. I was going to use the gloss that comes with it, but I'm thinking, what if I use this guy? Let's give it a go. I'm just going to go in with my finger. Oh, there we go. That's really pretty, and that really ties them in together. I'm also just quickly going to jump back into the Soph palette and highlight up here. And finally, just setting everything in place with my Barry M Mist and Fix. This is the matte one. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this look. This palette is really promising. I already love how this first look with it turned out. The quality was so much better than I expected. I've gone from the 35B, which is their previous formula, straight into this one. I haven't tried anything in the middle, you know, not the Jaclyn Hill palette, not the James Charles one, not the 39A, and it's really blown my mind. These lid toppers in particular, that middle row, they've just taken everything to the next level. I like that I could use them on my eyes and on my lips. So yeah, I'm really excited to do more videos with this one. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of it. As always guys, if you enjoyed the video, then do please give it a big thumbs up, leave me a comment letting me know what you thought of it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next video, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys.